Okay, I want to show you how you're going to be logging on to take your math test. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the plus sign and it will open a new tab to Google. Your Lawrence bookmarks are here where my class dojo is. So yours is going to look a little differently than mine. But your Lawrence bookmarks, once you click on it, you're going to scroll down till you see HMH into Math SSO. Click on it. And it's going to automatically log you in. So your page will look a little different from mine because mine says my name and I have a bunch of different things up here. Where mine says discover, yours is going to say assignments. You're going to click on assignments and I'm going to click where it says discover because that's how I get to the math test. You should be able to get to your math test very quickly. And I'm going to just show you an example of what your math test is going to look like. So I just need to go to assessment, but yours is going to be there. It will say module 6, use place value test, or just module 6 test. And I'm going to go to our test. Hold on, let me see. I think I have to go to something different. Okay. To pull up our test. I'm not going to show you the actual test that you're going to be taking today, but I'm going to show you one that's very similar to it because I want to make sure that we do each part of the test correctly. So you're going to be doing Form A. I'm going to show you Form B. Okay, so once you see the place value test come up or module 6 test, this is what you will see also. It will say, please click start when you are ready to begin the activity. So you're going to wait till it loads, click the red start button, and then you need to read this or have a grown-up read you the questions. They can't tell you the answer, but they can help you read the problem, which shows a correct comparison. So you're going to look at your 3 choices and say, is 72 greater than 58? Is 72 less than 58, or is 72 equal to 58? I think it's greater than, it's bigger than. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click the word next. Then I can read this next problem or have a grown-up read it to me. Becca has 117 seeds. She buys 100 more seeds. How many seeds does Becca have now? So you're going to look at the 3 answers, click your best choice. Well, I know 100 more. I'm going to change my hundreds place, and I'll have 217. Then I'll click next. So let's say I get to the third one and where it says John has 312 stickers. Luke has 10 fewer stickers than John. How many stickers does Luke have? I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to skip over this one and I'm going to just go to 4. And see how there's no black line underneath? That means that I have to go back and finish this at the end. Okay? But I'll go back to it after. So then I'll go to number 4. Which number has 10 more than 590? Well, 10 more. Let me look at my choices. Oh, I know. 10 more is 600. So I will click next. And then it says which number is 100 less than 301. I know that is 201. So these are the easy ones that only have 3 choices. But you might see a question that looks like this. Which set of numbers shows counting by 5s? So you're going to look at all of the numbers and decide, which one shows counting by 5? And we've practiced this together in class. I think it's 820, 825, 830, 835. Then I'm going to go to number 7. This is where it gets tricky because there's a drop-down list. So this says, choose the correct symbol from the drop-down list to correctly complete the comparison. And I see 905, and then I see this little arrow, and I see 914. I'm going to click the arrow, and I'm going to choose one. Is it greater than, less than, or equal to? Well, 900 is the same, but 0 is less than 5, so I'm going to choose less than. Then I have another one to do. If you don't do them both, if you leave this blank, it's going to be marked wrong. You have to do them both. 926 and 926. Oh, they're equal. They're the same. Then I'm going to do number 8. This is also something you're going to see. these little numbers down here, kind of looks like a little calculator. It says count by 100s. Click on the numbers to enter the answers in the boxes. So let's see, 479, 579, blank, 779, 879, blank. You have to click in the first box, and then you have to figure out what number goes in here, what fits in my pattern. Well, let's see. I'm noticing the hundreds are changing, so I think 679 will fit in. Now, I still have one more. After 879, I have to click on the box. Remember, if you leave any of these blank, it will mark it wrong. So I know 879, 100 more would be 979. Then I will click next. Same thing with this one, but this one says count back by tens. Click on the numbers to enter the answers in the boxes. So you have to make sure that you're counting back and that you put an answer in this box and you put an answer in this box. So if you're not sure about this one, this is tricky. You could skip it. Oh, I know I have to count back by 10. Well, that's easy. That would be 664. I think I'm going to go this way. 664, 674, 684. When I go backwards, it helps me. So now I know. Oops. See, I did the wrong thing. So I'll take that out. Make sure I'm clicking in the correct box. And type 694. See, so sometimes it might help to do the second box first. I'm going to click the last one. The last question has a part A and a part B. Now remember, your questions are going to be different than mine, but the format is the same. So I'm going to read or have an adult read me this and then use the information to answer parts A and B. So you have to answer both parts to get credit for the answer. 3 students record the number of minutes they read in the month of February. And here's my chart. We have minutes read in February. The student Calvin, he read 580 minutes. Abe read 480 minutes. And Mel read 580 minutes. So let's look at part A. Choose the correct answers from the drop-down list to correctly complete the sentences. So here's another little drop-down with the arrow here. Blank read fewer minutes than Calvin. So let's see what we have. We have choices. Calvin, Abe, and Mel. Well, we know Calvin didn't read fewer minutes than Calvin. That wouldn't make sense. Calvin read 580 minutes. So the only one who read fewer minutes would be Abe, right? Because he read 480. So I'd click Abe. And then I have another one for part A. Blank and Mel read an equal number of minutes. Well, Mel read 580. So did Calvin. So I'll click his name. But I'm not done now. I have to go to part B. Part B says Abe reads 10 more minutes in March than February. How many minutes does he read in March? Click on the numbers to enter the answer in the box. So let's take a look at Abe. He has 480 minutes, and that's in February. So if he read 10 more than 480, I know that's 490. So I'm going to click on the box. 490. Now I know if I click done, I'm not done because I didn't do 3. It says 1 question is not complete. Do you want to turn it in anyway? No, I do not, because or else that answer is going to get marked wrong. I'm going to scroll back down and go back to that one I left out. And then I'm going to try my best to answer it. So John has 312 stickers. Luke has 10 fewer stickers than John. How many stickers does Luke have? Fewer, I know, means less than. So I'm going to look at my choices. And my tens place, right, is going to change. I think it's 302. So then I will click next. And then if you don't want to go through, you can go through them all and check them over to make sure you got them all right. But if you're done, you'll go all the way to 10. All your answers will still be there from before. Now I can click done. And it says you have answered all the questions. Do you want to turn in your work? And then you click yes. And then it will get sent to me, and I will be able to grade your test. And you will get 100. And I know you'll do a great job. Okay? Good luck.